uh, this one Tala can kill Jake, because that would be pretty ideal. I think Jake's really going to be in a bad spot here, because you can 2-bank, or 2-forward, get out to here, boost, get to here, and then you're just going to be right on him. Even though you're going to be moving first, which is always a disadvantage when you're chasing, it's going to be hard for Jake to get away from him without K-turning, which would be, that'd be, I don't think Paul's going to have a chance to K-turn. He's just going to have to try to run and try to get away somehow. And he won't be able to take advantage of auto thrusters potentially, because Dutch is going to have him in his arc potentially as well. So, and then if it comes down to just Dutch and the Tala that we're chasing him against, 1.5 B-wings, I'd take that if I was Dutch, because everyone knows freaking ion turrets absolutely wreck B-wings. Boy, Mu0n is thinking it over, though. He's thinking about what the hell is he going to do with this guy. So I just 3-right turn him and cause a bump, a little pile up here. The thing is now with Paul, is he's staring down that asteroid too. So he might have to waste a barrel roll with that guy to avoid it. So it looks like right now he's just eyeing that thing down. I can't believe Paul forgot to hide his dials. And now he realizes it. Wonder if he's gonna I wonder if he will change. Yes, they were. Well, no, he's just gonna do it. I was thinking he might do a dummy change where guys just put him in their hand and say I'm gonna change it, but then don't. But nope, he's just gonna keep him. You'll cast no spell on me. Yeah, I truly believe there's a good chance Mu0n didn't see him, because usually you can see how my hands are. Usually they're just covering up almost the entire screen when I'm fooling with it. But then again, I will go back and forth and look at the map, so maybe. So he's just gonna do that with him. I guess he just felt like he didn't want them to jam that bandit to jam up those Talas. And yeah, he's just gonna go for Jake. Well, except for that, No, so looks like he's basically doing what I said I was gonna do, and that he's gonna send one Tala and Dutch at Jake, and then send the rest of his to just try to harass Paul's 3 other ships. RT-71. Choose enemy ship at range 1 to 2. Yes, so I would imagine if it's not at range 1 to 2, then yeah, you could choose another action. And it is not. So that hurts for Mu0n, because he really wanted to close that distance on Jake. He's going to get a free lock anyway, and pass it on to someone else. But that hurts, because now it's going to give Paul's Jake a chance to run away. And now, Paul's thinking to himself, well, I've got auto thrusters. Could I dodge a shot by Dutch? And just boost here? And then take a focus evade? And just keep Jake in the fight? Do I really want to have Dutch chasing me? And have to try to figure out what the hell I'm going to do? Yeah, it says he's going to go conservative, run away. It's going to put him in a bad spot, though, now, because now, if Mu0n wanted to, he could turn these guys back in and get them back into the fight and have a huge numbers advantage against these three guys while Jake works to get back in. I think Jake, though, could 2 right turn, barrel roll right, and then 1 bank, but then again, he's right there in the firing arc of these guys. So really, even though Mu0n didn't get exactly what he wanted there and getting some shots on Jake, I'd still think he'll take that, because he's look at the board now. All those guys are pretty well consolidated. This guy's got a K turn to work back in. Dutch and this taller a little bit out of the fight. Aren't going to have shots this turn. But he's got Jake running away. And all those guys are pretty consolidated here. And Heaver's staring down that rock with that B-wing. You know he's not going to be happy about that, because I don't think he's going to be able to avoid that next turn. He would have to like 2 right turn. And, wow. I'm surprised he would keep that focus. Well, he gets 2 there, that's big. Do you take it or spend it? Always a tough decision. He's going to spend it. So 1 shield. Now we got another 2 on 2. I'm a little surprised Mu0n decided not to use that focus, especially on this guy. Because you know this B-Wing's not going to shoot here through that rock. I guess maybe Mu0n was saying it's going to be hard for Heaver to concentrate fire like he did there. And you know, in those situations, I would just take the best shot that's available. I wouldn't worry about concentrating hits. I would just... I mean, there's a lot to be said about that discussion, but in my experience, I prefer to just do the maximum amount of damage this early on, because you're not going to get a kill shot here at the beginning. And I know later on it's going to matter, but I don't like that, just throwing that extra rock just to concentrate damage, but that's just me. Wow. Oh my god, that was brutal. What horrible luck that was. Well, that's not the kind of trade-off you wanted if you're Mu0n. You lose a whole ship for just one shield and a B-Wing. And, yeah, that R3A2, that was a really smart move by Paul, I think, to shoot at him. So you're going to keep him out of the fight for one more turn. I think you're going to see Mu0n probably just too hard left him here. So now you're in a bit of a quandary if you're Mu0n. I did like it. I know I said I liked his positioning, but after I forgot Paul had that R3A2, and I think Mu0n might have forgot about it too. Man, that is just a really effective... I don't want to call it an underrated card because you see it really often, but it is a very good card. 2 points for what it does. So the only real thing that, well, Mu0n's still got some stuff going for him. Pharrell's still kind of out of it, and you've still got your forces somewhat consolidated, but and this B-Wing is staring down that asteroid. But it's just going to be hard to concentrate fire this next round. And Dutch is going to be so far out of this. I don't know. He might not even get a shot this turn.